just a robot.
Fox Goodman is certainly an anomaly, this word. Now, I've seen a lot of YouTubers get exposed videos done on them. Usually the first couple of exposed videos done on a person are not really all that popular, especially when the video is done on a YouTuber who really isn't all that big. Now, DaftPina has done many videos on many different YouTubers, but his one on Fox Goodman, who is just about the smallest person he has talked about, is by far his most popular video. And as far as I'm aware, it's the very first video on Fox Goodman. If you're watching this video, I'm pretty sure you've already seen DaftPina's video, but in case you haven't, I'll link it down below. Fox Goodman, of course, made a response to DaftPina, and it was, pretty bad. I'm not going to cover his response video because I already have, so if you want to know more, check out my video done on him, and you should also check out MangaKamen's video. Fox Goodman still gets hate to this day, but to be fair, he has improved a lot. One of the many problems people had with Fox Goodman was that he traced the Odd Ones Out character. But he did change up his new avatar. Granted, some of the poses did look pretty similar to Tim Tom's character, so he changed it up again. After that, people mostly stopped paying attention to him. And while his channel was stagnant for quite a while, he recently made a video that got over 100 views. Wow, great job.
Okay, so the video actually got 100,000, but I accidentally said 100 views. I could have edited it out, but the mistake was so funny I decided to leave it in.
But then, after that video, he made a video about him and Matt Spicer, not being the same person. For the record, it's not the worst video of Fox Goodman's I've ever seen, but it's still pretty bad. Now, for the two people who don't know, Fox Goodman and Matt Spicer were accused of being the same person. They could have easily disproved this myth by doing a Discord call live with each other, but they haven't even really talked about doing it until now, a whole year later. The first couple of minutes in Fox Goodman's video is just him talking about the cliffhanger in Avengers Infinity War, and the cliffhanger in Matrix 2. He could have taken the first couple of minutes out of this video and nothing would really change.
The whole point of a cliffhanger is to get you talking, and boy was everyone talking about it. What you say is up to you. But anyway, if anyone doesn't know, I left a little cliffhanger of my own last year. I honestly didn't think it would be that big of a cliffhanger since it was my first one, but what do you know, it turned out to be bigger than I expected. I guess all those hours of me watching movies when I should have been doing my homework really paid off, because tons of people messaged me about it. It's been almost an entire year and I still get messages about my cliffhanger with people wanting to know more. If that's not proof that I left a good cliffhanger, then I don't know what is.
Okay, I just remembered what people really didn't like about Fox Goodman. It's the way he talks. Now granted, a lot of people hate the way I talk, but he just has such an ego. Man, not doing a simple Discord call for a whole year is such a good cliffhanger. Even then, I think like 90% of this quote-unquote cliffhanger should go to DaftPina. After all, he was the one who brought up this question in the first place.
I found the whole thing to be hilarious because, come on, Fox Goodman and Matt Spicer are the same person? Get out of here. But nope, some people actually believe it. The belief was so strong that I got hit with a giant tidal wave of comments. I think what I should have done was order me a truckload of energy drinks and prepare myself to comb through these comments one at a time, but in style.
Okay, it's tempting, but I'm not going to repeat what I said before. But Fox Goodman, most people, not just some, thought you were Fox Goodman. And as much as you say, me and Fox Goodman are the same person, that's just ridiculous, get out of here. You just keep forgetting all the evidence that support that you two are the same. Similar avatars, both tracing the same camera from one of the Odd Ones Out's videos. And most importantly, what the spectrogram showed.
So many people wanted to know when this Discord call was going to happen. I left some clues when this Discord call could happen in a Game of Thrones style. That Discord call will happen just when you least expect it. Maybe it's for Christmas, maybe it's for New Year's, maybe it's for a 50,000 subscriber special. You never know, but it will happen.
Those are not really clues in any way whatsoever. Saying something might happen when you hit 50,000 subscribers or for a Christmas special is only a clue if it actually, happens during Christmas or happens when you hit a subscriber milestone. In fact, none of these happened. You made this video roughly a year after this whole thing started. If anything, these are the opposite of clues. Clues help people find something. These throw people off.
I think I would get a bro fist from George R.R. Martin in what I did. He's the guy who wrote the Game of Thrones books, if you didn't know. I'm not as good as him, but not too shabby for my first cliffhanger, right?
I think George R.R. Martins would say that your cliffhanger makes the final season of Game of Thrones look good by comparison. I mean, you kept this quote-unquote cliffhanger going for so long that almost everybody lost interest.
But I need your help. I'm going to message Matt Spicer on Twitter right now, but there is just one problem. I don't think Matt Spicer checks his Twitter like that since he follows 0 people. It doesn't look like to me that he's very active on Twitter if he only follows 0 people.
Wow, this just makes it even more suspicious that you two are the same person. I mean, I almost never use Twitter, and I still follow people. But if I had a secondary account pretending to be someone else, I wouldn't need to follow anyone. Because everybody I want to follow, I'm already following on my main account. But hey, some people are even less active than me on Twitter, and just don't follow anyone in general. So it could be possible that you two are not the same person, and he's just conveniently not following anyone. Oh, and I almost forgot to say this about Matt Spicer. If he doesn't use Twitter that much, then why did he block DaftPina right after Fox Goodman did?
After asking a very important question, I got banned from his Discord server and promptly blocked on Twitter from Fox Goodman and Matt Spicer.
The fact that Matt Spicer blocked DaftPina right after Fox Goodman did is really suspicious. Fox Goodman blocked DaftPina because of something that happened in his Discord. You know, something that's not really all that public. Yet somehow Matt Spicer knew about it, heavily implying that him and Fox Goodman know each other. But now Fox Goodman is acting like he needs others' help to contact Matt Spicer. All this video is doing is making the evidence stack up against you even more.
And Discord calls are not that special. The difference with this Discord call and all the others is that this Discord call is going to have Fox Goodman and Matt Spicer in it.
Okay, I can't stand Fox Goodman's ego anymore. I'm just gonna move on and talk about the next video, which is from Matt Spicer. And it's also a very well-edited video that he made in 12 days. And considering he usually takes months to make a video, this seems just a little suspicious. Almost like he was working on this video at the same time Fox Goodman was working on his video.
You know what's a really cool thing to think about? The YouTubers that you love watching and are subscribed to are fans of other YouTubers and subscribe to them. If that's not a cool thing, I think it's at least a little interesting because your favorite YouTubers that you love to watch are watching other YouTubers and are subscribed to them. And those YouTubers are watching other YouTubers, and that process goes on and on.
It's not really a cool thing. I'm pretty sure just about every person has thought about this. I mean, if you're a fan of Shady Do-Rags, he watches me, and I watch DaftPina. And DaftPina, along with a whole bunch of other people, watch The Odd Ones Out. I wouldn't be surprised if Dr. Phil watched Judge Judy, or think it's cool in any way. Because everybody, famous or not, are people.
Not too long ago, I was cooking up a new video for you all, and to not give too much away, it's about one of the best summer vacations I ever had. I'll be posting that video when it's all cooked up because it does take some time to make.
Yet this video took 12 days to make, and it's just as well edited as any of your other videos. I'm not saying a video like this is impossible to make in 12 days, not in the least bit. But considering this guy takes like 2 to 3 months to make a video, it really makes me believe that he has a pretty busy personal life, especially if he's running 2 YouTube channels at the same time. Ooh.
I always like to start my breaks by watching some YouTube videos of the people that I'm subscribed to first.
Wow, just look at this list. He put Fox Goodman way above The Odd Ones Out. And the only people he put above Fox Goodman is Ninja, who was at one point the most popular person on Twitch, PewDiePie, the second biggest YouTuber, and Mr. Beast, one of the most beloved people in the YouTube community. This is just screaming that they're both the same person. And even then, Fox Goodman, you're really putting yourself above The Odd Ones Out, the guy you ripped off. Are you serious?
I see that Fox Goodman posted a new video. Yeah, I'm subscribed to Fox Goodman, and did anyone else see Fox Goodman's new video? If you haven't, you have to check it out to know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, guys, get my main channel more views.
In the past, when people would ask me if I was Fox Goodman, I would crack up laughing because I thought it was a funny joke. Me, Fox Goodman, I don't think I'm that cool now.
Wowee. I'm tip-top alright, but I'm not as good as he is.
For those of you who don't get the joke, that's a clip from the Disney's Robin Hood movie. Robin Hood is disguised as a stork, and when he gets compared to Robin Hood, well, he says that. What I'm trying to say is when people are disguised and compared to their real self, they tend to compliment them.
How could I be Fox Goodman when I'm the one in my room watching all of his videos?
Wowee, he got us there, guys, except for, you know, every YouTuber watches their own videos.
I love watching Fox Goodman videos and took people saying that I was him as a huge compliment. Hell yeah, I would love to be Fox Goodman.
Okay, I could make a joke like, haha, you already are, your wish came true. But instead, I legit have to ask, who wants to be Fox Goodman? Really? Especially Matt Spicer. Assuming they're different people, thanks to Fox Goodman, you got a ton of hate, Matt. That being said, Matt Spicer still isn't innocent. He's still a tracer, and unlike Fox Goodman, assuming they're not the same person, he did not change his art style. And assuming they are the same person, he only stopped tracing on one channel and not the other.
If I had to pick a movie character that best fits Fox Goodman, it has to be Will Smith from Bad Boys 2. Fox Goodman is Will Smith from Bad Boys 2, and I'm okay with me being Martin Lawrence.
Really? Fox Goodman is Will Smith? Because he seems more like Martin Lawrence. Because he's the one who made everything worse for you two.
Oh, man, what are you doing, man? That's my bad.
Assuming you two are different people. Now, to end off the video, I want to make this clear. Fox Goodman and Matt Spicer doing a Discord call needs to be live, because it's very easy to fake a conversation. Hey, Jar, sup Rage. Now let's say they prove that they're not the same person. Well, things wouldn't really get any better for Fox Goodman. But for Matt, at least he'll be cleared of everything Fox Goodman has done. Which makes it really suspicious that he didn't do this for an entire year. Assuming they're not the same person, Matt was willing to leave this situation alone, but Fox Goodman was not. Fox Goodman was the one who initiated the Discord call with him and Matt. So if anything, if they're not the same person, this would just make me even angrier at Fox Goodman. You could have helped this guy out over a year ago and helped clear his name, but instead you grabbed him and took him under the bus with you. Really, dude, that's just sad. And to Matt for letting something like this happen, that's just dumb on your end. But assuming they're not the same person, I think we owe Matt Spicer an apology. Okay, so while this video was being edited, Matt Spicer and Fox Goodman did the Discord call and they uploaded it. It was not live, mind you, but still, faking something like this would be pretty difficult. The conversation does sound pretty legit. I went from being 95% sure they were the same person to only 5% sure they're the same person. But still, it's pretty stupid that it took them this long to finally do something like this. There are still people who would doubt something like this, and if they really want to answer this question once and for all, they need to do the Discord call live. My eyes have seen the glory of the cleansing of YouTube, debunking SJWs and feminazis too. We criticize reactionists in hopes they get the boot, just to roll on marches on.